Hi everyone. I want to specially welcome you all today to our live trading session. Today, I'm going to take you through a few things about what I see in the market. We'll look at Forex, crypto, CFDs, commodities, indices, and synthetics before we close the live trading sessions. Okay, so just to remind you, this live trading session is sponsored by Market for You, and I make available for everyone to have details on how you can create accounts with Market for You and experience the beautiful uh, opportunities and available products which the broker is providing. Okay, so we're live, and this live trading session is going to be beneficial to all aspiring traders, new traders, newbies, young in 2025, traders that want to um, scale up their income, okay, increase their winning rates, winning chances, and all. So, as many as they are, I'd like you to send out links to them and tell them to join in, okay? Tell them to join in, that we're live. All right, so tell everyone you know to tell everyone they know that we are live. Okay, so it's a beautiful time to start learning. So just in case you have your devices close to you, that's your mobile device, I'd like you to send out the links now to your contacts. Let them know that we're live, as many as you can reach. I'm doing that currently, so you too can do that. So let's quickly do that so that we can have more people coming to participate in this live session before we dive into the drawing board and we begin to look into the market. So there are a lot of people in your contacts willing to be traders, aspiring traders, people who want to learn how to trade, who want to succeed in the trading market. You can send out these links to them, let them know that we're live so that they can join in and participate and learn a lot. Okay, so quickly, I'm going to talk to you if you on market for you. I'm going to talk to you if you on market for you. Our introducing broker. So that particular brokerage has beautiful opportunities, beautiful products, which I think will benefit you in trading. And I want to just look at a few of it. There's some of us who've been having uh, account verification issues. All I need to tell you is this: if you do not get correctly some of the few instructions that are given, okay, with verification of accounts, your account might not be verified and then it might be put on hold. So in such case, you will notice that most times they would inform you to send a mail to the inform you to send a mail to support, or which after that mail is sent, they might they'll create an opportunity for you to try the process over again. So I'd advise anyone who is trying to verify his or account should try as much as possible to follow the set down rules that is stated in the verification process, so that you don't get locked out and then be requiring to gain access again to retry. So if you look at the screen or your screen, you'll see that I'm currently sharing the market for you digital platform. At the same time, I'm sending out links to all of my contacts. Send out the links to all of your contacts, as many as you can send to, let them know that we're live. I have over 5,000 contacts, and every one of them are getting this link from me. How many contacts do you have? How many people are getting it from you? Okay, so this is market for you. And if you have verified your accounts, it's you're going to find your MT4 accounts and then your partners accounts on the dashboard, of which you can easily fund these accounts, okay, and make withdrawals from these accounts. So you can actually create uh, an MT4 account. But right now the MT5 is live, okay, you can see. And the beautiful thing I love about market for you is the opportunities that are given in these accounts. The MT4 account has the Cent Pro, Classic Pro, of which the Cent Pro is mini lots is 0.01. You can see that. And then the spread is very reasonable. You can try that out and see. And then we have the Classic Pro MT5, Classic Standard MT5. So we have the MT5 and the MT4. It depends on the one that you want to create. Then also, for those of us who are not yet ready to trade live accounts, we have the demo, which here you can add a demo account, which I don't think it's discouraging to try a demo. The only thing I tell traders is when you trade live accounts, the experience is not usually the same as to when you trade a demo account. So usually it's advisable you start off with demo, of course, like the name demo, which means demonstrate, okay, which is for practical. So you are practicalizing what you would love to do when you are now on your live accounts. So, but you see, as long as your money is not in the system, there's little or much that your heart will be connected to, okay? And this has to do with emotions and feelings. You know, for those of you who have been with me throughout my mentorship courses, remember that I always teach you on psychology, trading psychology. We always tell you that trading is um, 80% psychological. Trading is 80% psychological. It is just 20% technical. So you find a lot of people who have spent, decades of years, trying to master their trading and technicalities. Meanwhile, they are trading fundamentals. Sorry, they're trying to master trading fundamentals and technicals. Meanwhile, their psychology in trading is bad. In fact, I dare put it to you that if you have the right psychology in trading, even if your fundamentals and technicals are bad, you will still do well in trading. I put it to you that way. And this is what I mean. Okay, let me clarify that so that you can get it right. if you are in, let's say, let me see if I can just share. If you are on maybe someone's free signal group, peradventure, no, you don't even need to be on a VIP group. Let me just give you some truths so you can understand. If you're on a free signal group, what are posted, of which it depends on what that particular mentor is trading. It might post, let's say, GU, EU, and gold, because that's what I majorly trade. I have the other ones though, but these are the major ones I trade. Psychologically, if you take the GU trades, only GU, because that's again is psychology. There's a guy who wants to take GU, EU, gold all at the same time. Depends on the concept and strategy you're working with. If you're working with don't over trade, 1% risk, okay, as a strategy, then you must take one entry per trade, of which you should have a stipulated amount that you should make with that one entry or willing to lose with that entry. There is no guarantee that you will not lose that entry. This is what most young traders must understand. This is what they must learn. And until they understand this, they will have bad psychology in trading. So the problem, that's why most times we tell you that the problem is not the strategy. We're not saying that you ought not to have a good strategy. It's a beautiful thing to have a good strategy. But what you don't understand is that strategy that you thought hit several stop loss last week is not necessarily a bad strategy as long as it has a winning in it. As long as the strategy can win at any time, it's a good strategy. The issue is the psychology in managing the strategy. That psychology is usually the problem. That psychology is usually the problem. So if you have the right psychology, an entry is posted, there's a stop loss, there is a take profit, and you take that entry. Either you take the stop loss or you take the take profit or you break even. By the time you repeat that particular scenario several times, that's what makes you profitable. If you do it once, you have a bad experience and you're not able to try again, you will never be profitable that way. And there are those who come into an entry with all their risk. You can't do that in trading. In trading, there should be a specific amount of your equity or your capital that is exposed in the market. That's what it ought to be. You can't expose all your money to the market. If you do that, then you have a bad psychology and you're not willing to be profitable. So all of these things are things you must put into consideration while you're trading. I think I said that to help someone. Quickly, looking at the market for your interface, I've shown you how, okay, because we have the demo MT4 and the demo MT5. This is for depositing of funds. Then we have the copying trading platform where you can copy, trades of different leaders in the platform, and that's on its own. It's a good way to earn also in the market for some people who maybe probably don't know how to trade. You can see this first person here has 86%, this one 10%, 21%. So you could decide, okay, this is the person I want to copy his trade. The danger of copying trade is whatever the person is experiencing is what you will experience automatically. It doesn't matter what you want to experience, is what the person is experiencing that you should experience. So in that case, if you know that you are not willing to take what the person is taking, maybe probably the risk and the profit, then it's not advisable for you to do that. Copy trading should have been something that would have been viable for a lot of us, okay? Especially when you just come into trading and you probably having bad experience about the system. Copy trading could have been one of the other options that you may want to resolute to and say, okay, I want to stay with this. But the issue with it is that you may not eventually learn trading. You may not eventually learn trading. Same also with signals. Of course, I just explained now that with a good psychology, you can take signals from someone's free group, and still make a lot of money. But the question is, most times, a young trader who just got into a free signal group, most times don't have a good psychology. So in such case, it's even difficult to find someone who is in a free signal group and is making progress, because most of the people in such category don't have a good psychology. So, but it will take someone who understands what psychology is, someone who's smart and wise, to be able to understand what I'm saying. If you're smart, if you are wise, then you should be able to understand that um, with a good psychology, you'll be able to do well with free signals. Okay? So going back to what I was explaining to you, so we have the copy trade and we have the partners room. We have the partner room. Now in this partner room, you are able to relate with all the, so you can see your network. Okay, both in multi-level. You can see your statistic. Okay, so you can see today, yesterday, per month, from the beginning of the year. And then you can see income and whatever is coming into your partner dashboard, referral links and materials. So you can see these are the referral links. So there are different referral links that you can actually use. So there are captions you can also use, as you can see, and then e-cards. So we have market for you banners. That's the e-card. Different types. So you decide the one you want to use. There are different sizes. Different sizes. So whichever one you want to, like this one can just help you to advertise to people who want to open accounts. The market for you. So you can change the language. You can change the language. And then, okay, this is for market for you banners. If you go to share for you, you can see share for you banners as well with different sizes. And then if you go to logo, you can find market for you logo just in case you want to use it for branding. And then the video. For now, I think the video doesn't have that of the English because I've tried it and it says video unavailable. But it has that of Malay, Vietnamese, Chinese, and Thai. So we have the new partner program. You can check that out. So this is the new partner program. It just talks about um, how you grow in the system as you partner with market for you, because at different level, at different stage, there are definitely um, what the broker will be giving to you as you bring people into the system and as you partner with the system. So then we have the partner strategies. Partner strategies can also help you to build your network. We have active promotions. This is active promotion. That's the only one that is there. Then we have trading signals. find technical analysis coming from market for you. Then you find economic calendar. It's taking quite some time to come up. So this is the economic calendar. It can help you to see a few fundamentals with the market. Then there is technical analysis. So these are a few technical analysis in the market. So you can check them all out. You can see GU. So as a trader, trading market for you, if signal is an issue, then you can take advantage of the technical analysis signal path. There's crypto, there's stocks, there's indices, then we have trading platform. So basically, market for you offers you several products which I believe can benefit you, okay, as a trader. So quickly, let's go into trading. Of course, that's what we came to do. But I just thought to share a few of what I just shared with you before we start trading full time. So quickly, like I said, we're going to look at forex, crypto, synthetics, CFDs, commodities, and indices. So I've loaded the CFDs chart. The CFD chart has been loaded. Sorry, the synthetic chart has been loaded. So I'm just going to go straight to the forex chart, and from there I'll go to the crypto chart. Then I'll share my screen with you quickly. Okay, so let me quickly share the screen. So let's go straight to trading view for forex and crypto. After which we go to the reef trading view for entry. I don't know how many of you are excited about it. If you took it, then let's see. Don't joke with our entries. Don't joke with our entries, because all of our entries are usually very precise, very sharp, very accurate. If you observe, you will notice that there was an entry I posted. I posted an entry on Friday, and that entry was for us to sell GU from this point, and our take profit was just here. This was it. I took it out because I wasn't willing to go in with that trade anymore because of how last live trade was. But if that was a great target for me, then what I could have done was to hold with break even. This was the entry. For those of you that were with us last week, you remember this entry. What did he just say? So during the economic news, economic events that occurred, that caused the dollar index to jump up, it automatically caused uh, the GU to decline. Now you can see why I told you to take profit on GU there, because I'm anticipating that once the dollar index touches this jump, it may not induce it to consequence. This line is the consequence encroachment, also known as equilibrium. So it may not induce up to that point, that it may not get to that point before it retraces upward. And so, with such kind of prediction, because that's actually what works with my setup, I will not be willing to go very long with EU or GU. But even at that, the number of pips we caught this morning is amazing. Because if you look at it from here to here, you will see that we've caught 59 pips just this morning, and we're risking just 20 pips. That's exactly 1:2 risk to reward ratio. So it's even still a high winning rate. Even in as much as we're not planning to cover up the whole void, the winning rate is good. The winning rate is good. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this to let you know that all our signals are top notch. The GU signals are free signals. The GU signals are free signals. The EU signals are not free signals. So what happened was that there was no power earlier before power came. So I could have posted the recent EU entry. But because I was not online, I couldn't see that entry. But with what GU has made already and the dollar index, I want to believe that EU has moved. Okay, so EU moved up to this level. So it has retraced here. So I expect EU to get here at least, of which this liquidity is no longer counts. No longer counts. So if you were in already, it's already moving. If my eyes were here, then this would have been the entry. So if you're in already, expect EU to get to at least this point, and your stop loss should be just around here. Let me see how many pips risk is that. Okay, so that's more than 20 pips. So take it up a little bit to this point. It's a very risky entry because there has to be a low that you're using to protect your stop loss, and that low shouldn't be the exact low after your entry. So it's usually safer if you use like this low or this low. I've taught you that many times during the VIP courses. So this should be the entry for EU. Should come here. And of which gold has already done its move during the Asian session. Okay, so it's bought as I anticipated. After I did this retracement, I knew it was going to buy, but I needed it to. Okay, this was the POI. I thought it could come down a little bit before it buys. Okay, but it has bought already. So this liquidity for gold is out. This one as well. This one as well is out. It's out. Out. That line looks like gold is maintaining the uptrend. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it maintained the uptrend, or which is currently on the uptrend liquidity side. So I'm gonna be waiting for gold to react. I know I told you it made the all-time high, which was this. I said I was gonna wait for the retracement. So this was the retracement. If I was online then, I think this should be our Asian session. So around 12 a.m. So it came to this POI and went bearish up to our liquidity support. So that was supposed to be a good bearish entry if we were up to trade at that time. And then it has retraced to cover up that void, of which I think this is liquidity swipe. I'm looking for bearish move on gold, and of which the bearish move will go like this. So I'll find the downside liquidities and tell you where that will be stopping. And as for many who trade Bitcoin, there's been some panic on Bitcoin because of how it dropped drastically from the previous entry I posted, which was just about 102,000. It dropped up to 91, losing about 112, sorry, about $12,000. I told you it's going to retrace for those of you who have been in communication, and it's currently retracing. So it's currently on a POI. But I would want this liquidity to be tested first before I begin to buy, because Bitcoin is on a downtrend. If you look at the trend time frame, which you normally you broke out this uptrend, it broke out this as well. So currently, this is a trend for Bitcoin. This is the trend for Bitcoin. So I haven't drawn that trend line. If you go to the 15 minutes time frame, you can see what I mean. So Bitcoin has to completely take out this trend before you can ascertain that it will retrace bullish. Until then, you are not supposed to you're not supposed to buy BTC. So for those of you holding on spot wallets, you can actually hold because you will not be induced. But if you are trading on margins, futures, or on a brokerage firm, then you will need to use your stop loss. This is something you should know by now. You trade as a professional. You don't just take a trade when you don't have any confirmation. So don't just take a trade when you don't have any confirmation that is indicating that you should take the trade. I always tell people I did that. Yes, I did that. We all would do that because of our level. Okay, look at what Ethereum did. Ethereum went as low as 2,137. If you go to the 4-hour time frame, you find that it went massively bearish. A lot of people said it's because of the fundamental news. Whatever it is, what you should pay close attention to is you must use your stop loss, because the trading platform is like the pipeline, and the pipeline can be vandalized anytime. So if for any reason there's a vandalization, it will, if for any reason there's a vandalization, someone say I'm still on GU, my screen is still on GU. Okay, I think that should be network, but I just checked it now, it's on Ethereum. I just checked it now, it's on Ethereum. I don't know. Let me check the feedback with my phone. Because of the last experience I had when my screen was frozen, I decided I was going to be checking the screen. Okay, so it's actually on GU. Sorry, it's, I don't know what's happening. I think it should be either the network or the device. The screen is actually on Ethereum based on what I'm seeing here, but based on my feedback, it's actually on GU. So let me stop the screen again and restart it. Sorry about that, please. So thank you for notifying me for that. I will make sure I am very conscious of that to avoid this happening again. So I just shared the screen again. I just hope it's, I'm just looking at it to see if it changed before I proceed. Okay, I think it has changed now. So I can see Ethereum now on the screen based on the feedback I have here. So sorry about that, please. My apologies. So the Ethereum bearish move is disappointing to a lot of people, because there were those who anticipated a bull run on Ethereum and they felt Ethereum was going to go to 4,000. This was it. Okay, so if you look at Ethereum very well, sorry, let me delete this. That's this one. So if you look at Ethereum very well, you see that Ethereum Ethereum, look at what it has done. Just look. This was the first run. It came to 3,000. Okay, it came to 4,000, right? So it retraced back to 3,000. Yeah, 3,000, of which a lot of people anticipated it was going to go back to 4,000. Now you don't have this, you don't own this market. As a trader, as a day trader, I am happy to be a day trader. I do not want long futuristic predictions, except I'm doing an investment. Long futuristic predictions can get you in trouble. You don't own the market. Anything can happen. Anything is possible in this market. So having known all of this, why not reduce your risk by taking entries that you can see per time? In as much as many of us predicted that Ethereum would come back here, this was our take profit. And we didn't go again until we caught this one and it hit take profit. We didn't go again until the induce up to this point. And then we took again at this point and it hit take profit. So what it means now is this: in every single move that Ethereum would make, we can catch entries in every single moves. Now, the great declination that he made now to 2,100, I was not trading Ethereum. A lot of us were not trading because we were not seeing the buy move. But there were this set of people who felt it was going to buy, it was going to buy. What you need to understand is, I'm not saying that if you were buying, you did the wrong thing. I'm saying that if you were buying, if you were not buying on spot wallet, then you should use stop loss. This is for those of you using futures. Okay, if you are using futures, if you are using margin, or you are trading on a brokerage, you must use stop loss. Because like I said, you do not control the market. You do not own the market. Anything is possible. And in your very eyes, all your money will disappear. I shared on the group on what's his name again? This Kuti guy, Shehu Kuti, talked about the 50 million naira that he lost in a twinkle of an eye in crypto trading. And what got my attention seriously was the fact that I am saying that on our website kfctrading.com, you can actually learn at least even the beginner stage of trading crypto, of which most times when you tell such people to even pay 35,000, which is our monthly subscription, just to learn for 30 days, they will not accept. That's one thing I must guarantee you. They would rather indulge into the trading system and get bonds. There's something called getting bonds. Until you are taught some of these few things I'm telling you now, you may not be able to understand how to manage all these risks. How can you lose 50 million naira at this time in this country? 50 million naira is more expensive than it was before. It takes a lot to make that such an amount. So if you're trading it, then there must be various um, strategic applications that you must put to protect that capital and equity. A lot of people think that Forex, crypto is a platform you just come and just lose money. That's because they were not taught. It's a platform where you should make money and you should make gradually. Don't chase the money too fast. Patiently follow. The money will come. That's how trading is. But there are these people who come in to the platform as though it's a gambling platform. They just want to gamble and just make. Yes, trading is not gambling. Of course, there are many mentors who tell you trading is gambling. And I'm not speaking for their opinion. Everybody's entitled to he or her own opinions. Trading is actually not gambling, but there is gambling in trading. So you can actually gamble. And what does it mean, gambling? It's a simple thing. It's a simple thing. When you peradventure you have maybe, let's say, $1 million as equity or as trading capital, and you want to risk 100%. 100% of $1 million is $1 million. So if you take an entry and you're risking the whole $1 million, if it goes against you, of which there is winning and there is losing in trading, you lose the entire $1 million. That's what is the story of all these people. Mark Angel, Shane Kuti. Mark Angel said his own was 3.7 million. Okay, $3.7 million. His own is even crazy. And now Shane says his own is 50 million. His own is even smaller. Think about it. So the only way they can lose such amount is if they risk 100% of that money. Now, if you risk, what you risk is what you get in trading. You risk 1% with a good risk to reward ratio, you can get 2% in trading. Now, if you risk 5% with good risk to reward ratio, you can get 10%. That's if your risk to reward ratio is greater, that's your reward is greater than your risk, you will get 10%. Reason is you're going to hit stop losses, you're going to hit take profits. But having hit several stop losses and hit several take profits, if you do the cumulatives, you will find that there will be profit on top of your money. And that's what it means to be profitable. But these people don't understand that you are supposed to be stop loss. So in fact, some of them when they pay mentor and they see this mentor is hitting stop loss, they have a problem with it. But what they don't understand is hitting stop loss is part of the system. Hitting take profit is part of the system. It's a business of profit or loss. And that's how it is with every other business. Be you owning a supermarket, you're selling cars, whatever you're selling, you own a bank, you own an investment firm, whatever you own, there are times you make losses, there are times you make profit. And your profit is not the profit you make. Your profit is the losses minus the profit. That's when you talk about your income. So this is something that every trader must understand, every trader must know. Once you know this, you will be a profitable trader. And greed must be eradicated from you as a trader. As long as you've got so much greed in you, you just want to make it once, you're going to keep having problem. So that is Ethereum, and that's to address some of anyone who took Ethereum and you didn't take stop loss, or you are taking Ethereum with high risk. Whatever you saw here, in fact, you were the one. You are even the reason why Ethereum decided to dump. If you've not seen some trading movies where you find the big players dumping price, you may not understand what I'm saying. Sometimes the big players, that's where they make them. The liquidity swipe is where they make the money. So they purposely sometimes dump price, okay, and sometimes take it up. Those people that become victims of the dump is where they make the money from. Same thing with your broker. So having known that, you should know that you should protect your equity or your capital. So that anytime peradventure it's the dumping season, you are protected. Anytime peradventure is the booming season, you are protected. And then you are in the market to catch your lump with your niche, of which you have your stop loss, you have to take profit, so you take your stop loss. So when is your take profit, you take your take profit. Putting the two together, you're profitable. So that's Ethereum. And quickly, let's look at okay, now I posted the Trump USDT. Let's just look at it quickly. I posted the Trump USDT and I told us to buy. If you look, you see that it is currently inducing. Now, I said for those of you on spot, you can hold. It will pump. It will. And this is what it's going to do. And someone says, ah, but it's going down. That's how trading is. Trading would induce before it goes in the direction you've predicted. It will induce. And so that's why most times you must get a bullish confirmation before you go bullish. Okay? Of which when you get the bullish confirmation, you put your stop loss. So that in case you were wrong with the confirmation, you go out on stop loss. But if you are on a spot wallet, those of you who know spot wallet, you know what I'm talking about. Having known that the bullish move is coming, you can actually hold price. You wouldn't lose. Your price value may just change a little bit, maybe a little bit of difference. You hold. Because what's coming is bigger than what you're seeing. If you look vividly, you see that it's going to multiply about 4 times your capital. Let's say you have $10, it will multiply. But now I may not know exactly when, because there's someone who's saying, is it going to be this week? That's not how trading is. And that's why I don't do long-term investments. Because the long-term investment sometimes can take even a year. I can't tell you how long it will take because I'm not the owner of the market. And I am a retail trader. I am not a hedge funder. Neither am I an investment trader. So because of this, I cannot tell you exactly when the market will make the move. But all I can advise is wait until the market begins to make the move. So in such cases, when you're making such kind of investment, then it's investment that you are willing to hold for a very long time. So, and that's what will play out with Trump USDT and the wife's own, which is Melania. Okay, so I haven't looked at what it did in the previous times. The Melania USDT would definitely pump back to 14. So for anyone who is interested in investing in that, just buy it on spot and hold it for a while and see it make that massive move. So that's all I'll take on crypto. My hands are full with several things that we're trading. So I may not be able to begin to show you everything. Okay, I didn't show you EU because of the screen that was hanging. I may not be able to take a lot of crypto coin. Excuse me. Not because I cannot trade a lot of crypto coin. The issue is my hands are very full with a lot that we're trading. So that's EU. Then I spoke to you already about gold. I said gold is swiping liquidity, of which once I get a confirmation, I should sell gold, but I need to find out what the liquidity side will be on this bearish move. So that's why there's no yet an entry for gold. Then let's go straight to a few CFDs and commodities. Let's start with okay, for Tesla. Let me quickly just draw. So this is Tesla. I haven't done a massive bullish move. Tesla is currently retracing bearish. Okay, so trading it with the trend line liquidity, all you need to do is to observe, which I think you can actually sell Tesla now. You can actually, because if you look closely, you see that it tested this liquidity. It's broken structure, changed character. It's selling currently from here. Now, not all broker takes Tesla. In case I think XNES does. In case you're looking for Tesla on your broker, so this should be your target. The next liquidity swipe, of which it may take it out since it's on a downtrend and come here. But at the same time, like I always tell you, we don't own the market, so it depends on what is controlling it. It might come here and decide to go up, okay, because it looks a little bit ranging. Then it can as well come here, do a little bit of retracement, and then come here. So to be on the safe side, don't be greedy. If you're risking this, that's from here to here, and what you're targeting to get is already times 2 of what you're risking, it should be good enough for an entry. So having finished that entry, you should be looking forward to another entry. But most times, what I notice is this young experience we usually have when we just start trading as young traders. We want to catch everything. That's not how trading is. So this is what I see on Tesla. And Tesla's entry is a VIP entry. So let me quickly just post it on the VIP group. I'm wondering how some people are chatting me, even people on the platform who knows that I am actually live. I'm just wondering how I can respond. Okay, but that's by the way. So I haven't looked at Tesla. Let's look at US 30. So US 30 is broken out bearish, the bullish liquidity side. I hope my screen is still on. Let me just quickly check. Okay, so it's taking out the bullish liquidity side, and it just made this massive bearish move, for which I think it should retrace. Okay, it should retrace. From my experience in trading, it should come into this jump, or let me say gap. There's a name for it. When I remember, I'll let you know. But it should test here. So since we're expecting to test there, if you want to trade that, all you need to do is you're just going to wait for a break of structure and a change of character. I'll show you what I mean. So in this place, okay, see, this is what is holding it. So don't just go in so you don't get induced. So it has given a new structure here. And once it breaks it, we call it what? Break of structure. It will retrace back. Once it takes out that break of structure again, call it what? Market structure shift or change of character. The retracing move, it becomes your entry. And then you can target this part. But the only thing there now is that price is already too close to the take profits. So you have to just watch out. If you see this play out, then you can actually trade that. Otherwise, you just wait for it to do the retracement, because what I know it's about to do now, it's going to go bearish. Of which, once it comes like this, let's say it comes like this, gets to its final destination, expect a massive bearish move. So if you're not in a hurry, then you can just wait for the bearish confirmation and then just go bearish. But if you just want to quickly, get a quick entry and get some money, then you can just find the bullish retracement. Excuse me. Then we have Nasdaq. Of course, Nasdaq and that one I just spoke to you now are like twin brothers. They do exactly the same thing. So what I just explained to you is that exactly what Nasdaq is about to do. Then if we go to US 100, it behaves just like them as well. US 30, US 100, Nasdaq. It's only a few times that US 30 is a bit different from US 100. So everything I just explained about US 30 applies with Nasdaq and US 100. So if that's what you're trading, then congratulations. Then we have US oil. If you see US oil haven't maintained the bearish move for a very long time, it's now currently retracing bullish. Okay, so sorry, let me turn on the light. Interruption in power. So the moment I turn on the light, the power got restored. Okay, so this is what US 30 has done in a while. It's maintained this bearish move and just broke it up now to the upside. It may retrace bullish like this, at least for a period of time. So we're going to use this trend line to monitor. Once that is confirmed, then we'll find bullish entry on US oil. Then we have GJ first. So GJ took the profits. For those who are on the group that caught it, congratulations. Of course, the GJ is a free signal. That means it was posted on the free signal group and on the VIP group. So this is GJ. It was posted on all the platforms. So they put the market for you community. So for all who caught that, congratulations. So we have the free and then we have the market for you. So that's a good one. GG. Okay, so this was when it was initially posted. No, let me just get when it was initially posted. So you can see several entries. Okay, this is UJ USO. So this was when it was first posted. So if you look at that, look at what was first posted and look at what played out, you agree with me that it was a very good move. It was a very good move. Okay, so that's GJ. Then we have UJ struggling even after it has induced. So as long as it's consolidating like this, we don't really have anything to do. We're just going to wait for a breakout, maybe on the up on the downside, before we decide what the trend is. Okay, so of course you know the entry strategy is for trend. So until we're able to ascertain what the trend is, we might not be able to see any directional bias. And then this is UJ. I wish we were able to see this because this was the trend line. It maintained it and gave this. So let's just wait for the retracement for EJ. Then we have the last one, I think so, that EG. EG. So EG is already close to take profit. Already close to take profit. So played out as expected. Anyone who is thinking he should hold, you can actually hold. You can actually hold EG. Then which other one again? We have so we're supposed to have AU. Okay, and I think AU has played out. So this was supposed to be the entry. It was supposed to be the entry. If you watched the weekly analysis, I said you go in with sell stop. So if you were in, then it should have initiated and it should have hit take profit. So that entry has played out. So what we're going to do, of course, if you know how we trade this strategy, we go to the 24 hours time frame. We look for weeks. We trade weeks, okay, of which there's a week forming now. There's a week on the upside. There's a week on the down. So we can trade any of the two by this simple strategy. So let's just watch and see which direction is going up week or down week. Then this one, I already told you what this strategy is. If you watched the weekly analysis, told you that we take the up and the downside of the 1 hour candle that closes the week, and we try to use to see directional bias, of which this one does not really give any clear directional bias. Okay, so we're just going to wait for a directional bias before we're able to determine how to trade that US, Canada, or UC. I think that should be all on Forex, crypto, commodities. CFDs and indices. So let's go straight to synthetic. This time I will need to now reshare the screen, and I want to be sure that the screen I'm sharing is being seen. So I'll check the feedback. All right, so it's been seen. So far we've done one now, so we need to be fast so that we can round up this. So for the synthetic, we have a few analysis that's been done. Let me just take you through it. So we have, let's start from the top, volatility 25. So we have this entry that went to hit take profits, and currently it's declined. I told you during the weekly analysis that I was expecting it to decline, but you that. So volatility 25 is currently declining seriously, and it has taken out all my analysis. I will need to reanalyze it because I see it coming to fill up this void. If you look at that void in the 4 hour time frame, you see there is massive void. You can see the void. So even there's another void here. So I'm going to reanalyze to put my eyes on the retracements for those voids, and then I'll tell you when we're going to be buying volatility to 25. So we have volatility 50. So it's gone down to this point. Excuse me. So from what I'm seeing, there's no entry yet. But once I'm able to see an entry, I'm going to buzz you up on the VIP group because there's just a VIP signal. Then we have volatility 75. So there was a massive inducement here, and I think this should be the entry somewhere around here, which I think we missed that. And it's not stopping here in case you're thinking it's stopping here. No, that entry is coming here. So, but I think we missed it. Missed it. So for anyone who caught it, this should be your take profit. That's the price is going. How did I know? My entry can be very precise with take profits and stop loss. So if I tell you this is the take profit, just take note that that's what it is. If I tell you this is the stop loss, take note that's what it is, because I have precise liquidity checks. So this is here, and I expect it to take price down. But there's a liquidity here. That's almost like what I'm just saying now. So that's volatility 100. Then we have boom 500. The boom has been going massively bearish. So it gave this retracement of which a lot of people want to go buy here. Well, that's fake. That's fake. How do you know it's fake? Look at it. I promised to do a video on internal break of structure and external break of structure. Okay, so that's an internal break of structure. If you look at it, you see the external, of which, if you look here, don't take from week, take before the week. You see that this was the break of structure, okay, of which until price takes it out, this is weak, so it's failed. If price takes it out like desperate venture, that is when you should be looking for the bullish proof on the retracement. So but until it gets to that level, it will fake. It wouldn't go bullish, and every other person thinking to go bullish will be leaded like this. Let me now show you on a smaller time frame. So a lot of people thought, oh, let's just go easy on. No, me, I knew until it takes out this, of which it didn't. So that's why I did not buy. Boom. So it came down, took out all those people that took it. It's currently consolidating. What do? We wait for it to still take out. Until that is taken out, you cannot really begin to spot a market structure shift. You can see from my drawing, let me use 30 minutes time frame to show you clearly. From my drawing, He has to take it out first, then retrace back to the equilibrium. How do you know the equilibrium? The previous low to the current high. The equilibrium or the consequence encroachment tells you the discount zone, because you want to buy from the discount zone. So once you spot this discount zone, that's where you're going to be buying. You look for the point of interest in the discount zone. And where are you going? The next liquidity side, which have been spotted already, and that should be your TP. So that's for boom. And then for crash, just crash 500. Crash has been going bullish for some time. So we didn't see any entry. So when we were supposed to catch the bearish entry, it left us. We don't have FOMO. What's FOMO? Fear of missing out. So we don't have FOMO. So what it did, it gave this void, of which I was expecting after this void, price should come into a POI here before going there. So the void it just came here and went massively bearish, of which if this was your entry for crash, you would have just flipped your account because the move was massive. If that's your entry, we should have caught this. I should have caught this, but I was paying attention to price coming into at least this fair value gap, but it didn't work out. So that's not our entry. That's how you see it, because we don't have FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. That's not our entry. That's how we see it. Our entry will come and we'll make money. Okay, so let's know the one that's our entry and one that's our entry. But I see it going bearish any moment because there's a break of structure here and price is back there. So as soon as it finds any POI around here, I see it crashing to this point. So my eyes will be on crash and watch out for the crash. So let's go to jump 25. Okay, so jump 25 induced us many times. First inducement, second inducement, before he went to take profits. So we will need to reanalyze jump 25. Something is not right. So that means our analysis was wrong. Then we have jump 50. Jump 50 has been going massively bullish. Currently retracing bearish. So I need to reanalyze it to know how far the bearish move is going. Don't just go in. Until you start doing this thing I'm saying, then you are not yet a professional trader. You must analyze before you go in. If you don't analyze and you go in, chances are you're going to get in trouble. Don't just jump into the water when you can't swim. So this is jump 75, perfect entry, perfect take profit. So I haven't found the next entry. Of course, this liquidity is taken out already. This one is taken out already. So I'm going to reanalyze to see where price is coming from and where price is going to. And finally, jump 100. Jump 100. Okay, so this is what it has done. It's taking out this liquidity. So I'm going to find the bearish liquidity on the bear side and then tell you where price would come from and where price is going. But obviously, jump 100 is going to definitely go bullish. And this is all we can take in today's live trading class. And I hope you've been able to learn a lot. And I just hope you've been able to learn a lot, because at various times I keep dropping ideologies that can help you, in your trading career, concepts that can help you, mindsets that can help you. And I strongly believe if you apply that in your trading, you're going to make a lot of improvements. 2025 has kicked off already, and the year is running already with speed. Before you could say Happy New Year, you're already in February. What will you be doing by March, April? What will be the story by December 2025? It will be determined by the actions you take now. So I want to encourage you. Some of the things you've learned in this trading session, put it to practice, put it to work. Maybe on demo, you can start from there, and then get a live account, okay, and apply it on the live account and watch out for results. You will succeed. I'm here for you. I'm rooting for you. And what I want to see you do is to succeed. Okay? So just remember that we've started the Abuja campaign. It kicked off first, which was Saturday. It's going to be ending on Friday. Okay, 50,000 for registration if you want to be part of that fiscal campaign. then get registered and make sure you're part of it. Lagos is loading to be in July, 1st July to 7th July. So these are opportunities we've created. Those in Abuja, those in Lagos. Opportunities for you to learn physically. Otherwise, you need to get to our website. Every details you need on the website is there. And through the website, you can learn everything from beginner stage to advanced stage. So I hope you learned so much. We're looking forward to having you. Today is Monday. The next time I'm going to be seeing you is on Friday when the week closes. Apart from the updates you're going to be getting from me on the VIP group in the communities. Okay? The next time you'll be seeing me is during the weekly review. Let to this week's review be positive. Let it be that you had a lot of results. And one way you can ensure that is by making sure that you take the right decisions in trading this week. So your review can be very positive. See you during the weekly review. And then after weekly review, we're going to have weekly analysis and probably have this physical trading, live trading session again. Until then, keep winning, keep succeeding, do the right thing. Okay? Keep reading, keep studying, get it right. See you soon. Have a great trading week.